Let me ask you something honestly. Why do some people stay disciplined for years while others start strong but quit in 3 days? They buy notebooks, they make timetable, they watch motivational videos, they watch productivity videos. But after a week, what will happen? Everything disappear. What the real problem, my dear friends? The problem is not knowledge. The problem is not intelligence and talent. The real problem is habits. And today I gonna share 9 habits that build unbreakable discipline, simple habit, practical habit, life-changing habit. If you practice one of them, your life will start shifting, my dear friends. Habit number one. Start before you feel ready. Many people wait for motivation. They wait for perfect mood. They wait for the perfect time. They wait for the perfect energy. But that perfect moment never comes, my dear friends. A student once told me that, "Sir, I will start studying when I feel motivated." I said, if motivation comes first, then everyone would be successful. Action comes first. Motivation comes automatically, my dear friends. Mark Twain said, the secret of getting ahead is getting started. Now, your action task. Start the task before you feel ready. One more time, please. Start the task before you feel ready. Habit number two. Control your environment. How many times you tried to focus when your mobile is next to you? You check message, then another message, then you are watching a reel about a dancing parrot. Environment controls behavior. James Clear said, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. One more time, please. James Clear said, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your system. Your action task. Create good environment. Be with the people who motivate you to take action in a specific direction. And always away from the mobile phone if you are under study. If you study something. Good luck. Congratulations. Habit number three. Do the hard thing first. Most people start their day with easy tasks, just like emails, scrolling, and some smaller tasks. But their important tasks remain pending. Brian Tracy call it eat that dog. He says, if you have to eat 2 frogs, eat the ugliest one first. Meaning, do the hardest thing first. Your action task, please. Just ask yourself every morning that what is the hardest task for the day and do that hardest task first. Habit number 4. Track your progress. Progress creates motivation, completion creates confidence, improvement creates energy. One of my friend started new habit. He put a tick mark every day what he exercised. After 30 days, he don't want to break the chain. Peter Drucker said, what gets measured gets managed. One more time. What gets measured gets managed. Now your action task. Track your habit daily. Whatever with the habit, just like one habit is research paper writing, research project writing, book reading, making videos, content creation, practice speaking, whatever like that. You have to track one habit daily. Habit number 5. Reduce decision fatigue. Do you know why successful people simplify their routines, simplify their timetable? Because too many decisions exhaust their brain. What to eat, what to wear, what to cook, where to focus. Just say for example, what to eat. You came to your home, you came to your house after office hour. Now you start thinking that what to cook. What if I'll cook palak paneer? Now you again change the decision. Today is Friday, so better to go with the palak, not go with the paneer. Too many decisions, too many confusions. Do you know about the Steve Jobs? Steve Jobs wore the same style of cloth every day, not for fashion, but for focus. Leonardo da Vinci said, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. One more time. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Now, action task for you. What you have to do is, don't take too many decisions on the day of action. Simplify your routine, simplify your timetable, and whatever the task you want to do next day, please write it down on your notebook today at night before sleeping. Habit number 6. Respect time blocks. Discipline needs structure, and without a structure, time disappears. One meeting becomes 2, one message becomes 20, and one small break becomes 1 minute, my dear friends. Benjamin Franklin said, time lost is never found again. And one action task for you also. Take one task and block 60 minutes for this task and do the hard work on that. Habit number 7. Learn to say no. Discipline also means saying no. No to distractions. No to unnecessary commitments. No to energy draining activities. Warren Buffett said, the difference between successful people and truly successful people is that the really successful people say no to almost everything. An action task for you, please. Today, what you have to do is say no to one unnecessary activity. Habit number 8. Keep promises to yourself. Many people break their promise to themselves. They promise to wake up early. They promise to study. They promise to do exercise daily. But that promise disappears in 2 days only. Your self-respect grows if you keep your words, if you value your words, if you value your promise. One powerful line says, confidence comes from keeping promises that you make to yourself. Now, one action task for you. Take one promise today and stick with it and complete that promise. Value that promise. Congratulations. Habit number 9. Repeat daily. Discipline is not a one-day effort, not 1 week, not 1 month. Discipline grows through repetition, day by day, step by step, action by action, drop by drop. Aristotle said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, it is a habit. One more time. We are what we do repeatedly. Excellence then is not an act, it is a habit. Now action task for you, please. Repeat one action task daily. Now it's time to close the video. Remember this, success is not magic. Success is habit. A small habit, daily habit, discipline habit. Also, Aristotle reminds us, excellence is not an act, but a habit. So start today, start small, start simple, start now. This was day 2 of the Discipline Code series, and in the next video we'll explore the 9 strategies to defeat procrastination. And if you want to build powerful life, then follow this channel and start today one habit and start practicing one habit today.